Let's get this party started. It's alive. I just had to make sure that the back end was working, make sure that there was sound and stuff. So yeah, Ralph, I'd really appreciate it if you came up. It'd be a fun to talk to somebody. um, yeah, I got some exciting news this week. Um, on Wednesday, um, one of the companies that I use to hey Caboose, how you doing, buddy? One of the companies that I put my books up on sent me an email about their recent um, expansion of service and reach of distribution. And one of those um, avenues was Apple audiobooks. So I read the crap out of their terms of service and whatever like that, and decided for a trial version. I put my first book up on Apple audiobooks, and it won't be ready for a couple months because they have to run it through their computer and change some of the words that the computer isn't going to pronounce properly, and you know write it in a way that the computer will enunciate it properly. So you know got that going on. Once it goes live, I promised RJ that I would do I would do the first live pub or promotion of it on his channel. So, because RJ's always been a good friend to me, so I'm going to be a good friend to him and help him with with getting some helping to get him some views and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and uh, keep an eye out if you're looking for an audiobook. I may have one coming soon. It might not be ready till around Christmas time, but hey, John, um, all depends on what you were shooting at. If you were shooting at Buffalo, you probably missed it, unless you got Buffalo on your plate. Uh, so other than that, Thursday night around here, we had a tornado blow through the city that I live in. And if anybody doesn't know what a tornado looks like in the aftermath, imagine this: put stuff into a blender, turn it on, take the lid off, and then try to put everything back together again. it was it was a war zone, man. Down this one street, it's about 3/4 of a mile long. There's tree branches that fallen off of trees and stuff like that piled up on the curbs, like on the curb of the street, so that the people with the wood chippers can just drive by me and buzz them up on both sides of this street, 3/4 of a mile long. There's 4 foot of tree branches just all the way down. It's like driving down a tunnel. It was insane. There was this one place, tree branch come off this tree and destroyed 2 cars. One car, it cut like the branch comes straight down on the hood of this car, and with that car there, they had to scrape the oil pan up off the pavement. It just crushed the shit out of it. Bang! I'm sitting here watching it out my patio. I'm on a third floor balcony in an apartment building, and right behind my unit, there's this jack pine tree. It's a soft tree, so it whips. This thing was on a 45-degree angle, and it's 14 inches in diameter at the bottom. And this tree behind my unit was just, it was on a 45-degree angle. And my brother, who lives across town, he was saying that like his unit faces south, mine faces west. He was saying that he was outside on his balcony having a cigarette and he was just getting overspray on my balcony because the Destiny's Lifestyle Vlogs. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. If you type in 949 by itself, my Nightbot will drop your link for you, and then you can get into having some more friends and maybe some more views and whatnot, and promote your channel. So my brother's place faces south, and he said the wind was coming over his, like, coming from behind. I live on the south end of town. My unit faces west, and the wind was blowing north. So it's just where I was born, man. That's just that's just where two people had some boom boom, and this is where I landed, man. And I love them two people more than anything, more than you can believe, man. Yeah. Oh, all right, we got ourselves a visitor. Welcome, Ralph. Hey, how
Crazy
you doing,
Kid.
buddy?
Crazy Kid. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh,
Long
not too
time.
bad. You guys get any of that tornado on Thursday night?
No,
No? Oh,
no, we got
oh, you
nothing.
guys missed the fun.
We get no, we didn't get anything. We got absolutely nothing, and I don't miss it. Let me tell you.
Oh, like I was just saying, there's a 14-inch tree around the base of this tree behind my unit. There's this tree. It's 14 inches at the base in diameter. It's a jack pine, so it's nice and soft. It whips.
Yeah. Which
This
what
thing was
state are
on a.
you in? What
What's
state are
that?
you in? What state are you in?
Confusion.
Good
I'm in
answer.
Ontario, Canada.
Good. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay.
Yeah, Ontario, Canada. That's why I say confusion.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
the
God.
tree behind my the tree behind my unit was at a 45-degree angle, man,
Jesus.
and it didn't come out.
So listen, let me just tell you real quick. I know you were in my show last night before the show started. It was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. I got a call from my boss, an emergency call from my boss, while I was eating dinner at 5 o'clock. He said, "Ralph, you got to come in. I'm in a tight spot." I said, "All right." So now I cannot change because I don't use Streamyard. I use OBS. So I can't change the time on my phone to put it up to like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I left it at that. But what happened was I got out of work early and I didn't do the show at 10. I did the show like around 9 o'clock, but I rushed home because I didn't want to disappoint my listeners.
Yeah.
And what happened was I did not check any of my controls. So what happened was my audio during the live stream was fading in and out,
Oh
and plus
no.
the background that I have with the green screen, with the ocean was overpowering my audio voice.
Ah.
So it was a complete disaster. So I took the show down this morning, and I went on live this morning. And I apologize to my
Yeah.
listeners, and I told them, look, I'm sorry, this is what happened, but I'm going to do another show on. The show was on. How procrastinating can kill you.
Yeah. It can ruin your life.
Yeah, definitely. And
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of good things lined up, and
Yeah.
I mean that's what happens when when you rush
Yeah. Life
because
happens.
crap happens, and I had to
Yeah.
go into work, and
Yeah.
a lot of listeners were waiting and said, Ralph, are you procrastinating?
Yeah, I always found that kind of weird. Like it's just like the advertisements for the news channels say, "Learn how to protect yourself at 11." Well, it's 7:30 now, man. I've got like 3.5 hours before. What if something happens to me in that time?
Right, exactly.
It's like, oh man, you're putting it off. Well, what's gonna happen to me?
Hey, congratulations on your what is it? Your books?
Oh, just the first one I uploaded for audiobook. Uh, uh, for a trial, anyways.
Oh,
If I get a little bit of traction, if I get some traction out of it, then I'll start uploading the other ones. But I just wanted to test it out with the one because the way that their system or the way that their service works is once it goes live, okay, once you go live and you upload it and you go live, you have to leave it with them exclusively in audiobook form for 6 months, and you can't take it down before 6 months.
right, right. I
So
understand. Yeah,
I want to test it out to see what kind of reach they have, what kind of sales I can get out of it, whatnot like that. If sales starts coming in decently, then yeah, I'm gonna freaking I'm gonna upload a couple more.
good. Good luck. I wish you a lot of luck.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, in the
Uh,
wise words of Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. So, are you going to announce that on RJ's show?
Yeah, yeah. Once it goes live, the day that it goes live, I'm gonna like get a hold of RJ and say, hey, listen, dude, we got to do ourselves a live stream. I've got some amazing news for you.
That's great. You got some people in the chat that I want to say hello to that I don't know.
Yeah, John Lobley,
Lobby,
he's from UK. Uh,
Destiny's
yeah,
Lifestyle,
yeah, Destiny's Lifestyle. I think she came uh, from John Lobley's site.
and Sunflowers,
Yeah, Sunflower. She come from Jordy's site.
and the
Uh,
Caboose.
yeah, Caboose. I've known Caboose for like about a year now. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's one of those type of people that he'll come onto your show and he'll let it run in the background if he's busy doing shit, just so that you get a few extra hours.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and he does his own live streams once in a while. He you know he'll sit there and shoot the breeze with you for a while and whatnot. Yeah, over a year now, Caboose. Yeah, I actually met him through another mutual friend of ours, um, like a mutual friend of mine and Caboose, Jismar A, a Filipino vlogger from the Philippines,
Yeah, I've been.
and
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I met a bunch of people through her, and she has been nothing but an amazing friend.
Who's that? The Filipino P?
No, well, the Filipino P I think, is a good friend.
She's nice.
Always,
I watch her. I watch her. She's
always on a good terms. Always on good speaking terms with her. She's always got something positive to say when I message her through Patreon. And I've always got something, basically smart alecky kind of thing.
yeah.
I'm always getting her laughing in the Patreon comments. Um, but like there's that messaging friendship there. Okay,
Yes, that's nice. That's nice.
and she's a really wonderful person to talk to.
That's
Like
great. I just want to say to everyone who is in the chat, everyone is welcome to come over to my show. You don't have to subscribe. You can check my show out. It's up to you if you want to subscribe. There's no pressure. If you like my show, you'll stay. If you don't like it, you won't stay.
yeah,
Simply,
all you got to do is type 949 in the chat, and my Nightbot will drop your link for you. It'll type it all out for you.
949.
949.
Okay, let's see. Connect to comment. Connect. Oh, I can't do it. I don't know why. Let's see.
Are you on a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. In order to get into the comments, you got to minimize the the screen, and then it'll go to the comments. But yeah, actually, what I'll do is
Let's see.
I'll
It says join the chat. If I press join the chat on my phone,
yeah.
it goes to YouTube. Connect your YouTube account to join the live chat. Oh, okay. I see. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
I'll do it for you.
Wait a minute. So this is a little complicated here.
There, there's Mr. Wise Up's channel. Give him some love. He's
Yeah.
he's an awesome guy. He's an awesome guy. I met Ralph through RJ,
Yeah.
and
RJ was on my show.
it's just one of those things where you get that instant, hey, you're a pretty good guy.
Yeah. You could tell right away the chemistry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you know. And like I said, everybody's welcome. You don't have to subscribe. It's up to you. There's no
right.
pressure. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, there's no drama. I
No.
tell you that one. There's no drama in my show at all.
Yeah.
There's no. All my listeners are very respectable. So, but if you're looking for drama, you won't find it on my show.
Nope.
Uh, we're drama free.
Yeah. We like to get rid of the butt nuggets.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little something, and that's what it's all about. You want to go to YouTube to enjoy yourself. Have a
Yep.
good time, have a
Oh
couple of
yeah.
laughs, and to learn.
Yep.
There's a, you know, there's a lot of how-to videos, and I'm
Yep.
changing a little bit the format of my channel. I don't mean to take over your show, but I'm changing the format of my channel a little bit. I'm going to be doing a lot of helpful short videos to help people, like the one I did last night on procrastinating. How to There's tips. There was tips in that show on how to stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
So there'll be short videos on different things in life to help people, along with my regular
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Crazy kid, you have a voice for radio. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've always been told I have a voice for print. So,
Yes, actually, you do have a good voice for radio.
thank you.
You do.
But yeah. Uh, what was I thinking? Oh, like when you're talking about the short videos of you're doing your shorts, basically just little snippets, little little thought nuggets that you could put in, and say, hey, that will help.
13 minutes, no longer than 15 minutes. There's a lot of elements that you have to
Yeah.
follow in doing something like that in order to get the views and in order to
Yeah.
get exposure. But if I help at least one person, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, I was never a crazy kid. When I came on YouTube, it'll be a year Labor Day. When I came on YouTube, I never had a goal in mind. I was never into the type of thing where, I got to get 1,000 listeners, I got to get 4,000 watch hours. I can care less about that. If I had 5 listeners, I'd be happy. If I had no listeners, I still would do a show because I do it for my kids. So
Yeah.
I was never into that.
Yeah.
Some
Almost like
people,
Paul, the old dog, new tricks from the Philippines. He started his channel with only one goal in mind: a video diary for his grandchildren.
right? That's great.
And it turned into this massive channel, 79,200 some odd subscribers,
God bless him.
making money at like, not like bank on the internet, but he's making good money on YouTube through the ads and he has live streams. I was just on his live stream about an hour ago.
Good
Great
for him.
couple. Him and Baby May are a great couple. They're wonderful people. He has a great channel and it's very informative. And he's actually he actually got looked out in the Philippines. He actually got looked up by the U.S. Embassy to they wanted to get information out about how to contact the U.S. Embassy in case something happens, and
Hmm.
for medical, criminal or
Right,
whatever. If you ever get into any kind of trouble or want to know anything about the area that you're in, then you can reach out to the U.S. Embassy
right.
and what they're willing to do and what they can do, and it's not for free. You got to pay it back, but like, and he's basically an ambassador, a YouTube ambassador for the United States Embassy in the Philippines.
Wow.
So
That's
that's
great.
saying something about your credibility.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Absolutely. Yes.
And
I
if I
definitely,
ever make it to the Philippines, I want to sit down and have a couple of cups of coffee with that man.
well, the Filipino people are very, very nice. They're very, very
He's
hospitable.
American.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, Paul McGill is American.
Oh, I didn't
He's from
know.
Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he married Baby May, who is Filipina, just this year. They've been together for 5 years, and like they're both wonderful people.
God bless them. Good for them.
Absolutely positive, wonderful people. Just
Yeah, yeah.
because you,
Positivity is the thing.
yeah, yeah,
Listen, crazy kid, and everybody that's in your chat. We all know that off of you. I mean, off of YouTube, life is stressful enough. Just what we're going through right now in the United States and everything that's happening. So, and YouTube, and depending on the channels that you go to, are even more stressful.
yep,
So, you want to, because life is so stressful off of YouTube, and we know some people have financial issues and or whatever, health issues or whatever. You want to go to, like I said, you want to go to YouTube to have a good time, have a couple
yep.
laughs, and enjoy the channel that you're going to, and enjoy the host that you're going to. And a lot of people I'm finding are going to YouTube rather than regular television, regular than I can't get the words out, rather than go to regular television.
Do you know why?
I I I mean, there's a couple reasons why I think one of them would be I think is well, first of all, they're good. The channels that they're going to, if they didn't like the channels that they were going to, or the host, I call them hosts. I mean, I
Yeah,
know they're called content creators, but the personality is very important of the content creator,
that's
because
one.
you can have no content whatsoever and have a great personality, and that'll be helpful. And you can also have a great personality and have some great, content, and that in that respect, you've hit the ball right out of the ballpark.
Yep.
If that, that doesn't happen very often, but mainly the most important thing is the host personality. Do they have a good personality?
Yep.
That's the most. That's why they go to the channels, because they not only just for the content, because they enjoy, the content creator or the host's personality.
Well, another reason why people are going to YouTube or streaming platforms, for that matter, is choice. They're choosing not to deal with the bull crap that being forced down their throat at the time that it's being shown. They go to YouTube to catch it when they want it.
Okay, you're absolutely right. And I'm going to tell your listeners something right now. I've been listening to this guy for 7 years now. I also made some money with him because he's very heavy into real estate and
Hmm.
stocks. The name of the show is called Redacted, Redacted, and it's Clayton Mars. He does the news every day. He was a news reporter for 20 years, and I don't listen to mainstream media anymore because he tells it like it is. He covers the news that the regular mainstream media will not cover,
Yeah,
or they leave out, or things that they leave out.
yeah.
So if you want to check him out, I've been listening to him for 7 years. He's very, very reputable. He has 1.5 million something odd listeners, and
Wow.
no less than 21,000 people in his chat on every show. He does his show at 4 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time with his wife.
Ah,
So the name of the show again, I can't drop the link. The name of the show is called Redacted. That's Redacted. And like I said, he covers the news that the mainstream media will not cover and the things that they leave out. He's gotten thrown off of YouTube because of his, he's because of what he does. You know, but I do not watch mainstream media. I do not trust them. They leave a lot of things out, and I just don't trust them.
yeah. Well, actually, Redacted News has 2.07 million subscribers.
Who's that?
Redacted,
He's got 2 million now.
2 million.
Wow. Okay. Oh my God. He see how much he went up. I don't look at his subscribers. The last time I looked at his subscribers was like 3 months ago. So that has gone up in 3 months. That has gone up in 3 months. Very, very smart, very intelligent. Both him and his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, he's also, I love this part. He's also into the paranormal. He
Oh,
also has a paranormal channel about flying saucers and ghosts and things like
yeah.
that. I'm into that. So, that's
Yeah.
another reason why I watch him.
When you talk about UFOs and stuff like that, it reminds me of when I was working at this factory nearby. these people ask me, "Hey, do you believe in UFOs and aliens from other planets?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like if you think that all this space that's out there
Yeah, I did a
is
show on
only
UFOs.
we're the only intelligent life form, you got to be freaking kidding.
Yeah, I did a show on UFOs about a month ago.
Yeah.
I got to run, buddy. I got to go back to work.
Okay, doke.
Thanks
Well,
for having me
thanks
on.
for coming up. Thanks for
Oh, it
coming
was a
up.
pleasure.
I really
Anytime.
like having you up here, and we
Yeah,
always have a great time talking.
we do, and I appreciate you having me come up. And
Yep,
it was nice meeting everybody in the chat. And like I said,
yep,
guys and ladies, you're more than welcome to come over to my channel. You don't have to subscribe. Just check me out, and if you like it, then you stay.
yep,
It's just like regular TV.
yep,
You have TV shows that are your favorite that you watch, and then there's some TV shows that you don't like that you don't watch. It's the same thing.
yep. Yeah,
Everybody, stay well, and God bless.
yeah.
Crazy kid, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, buddy. Take
All right.
care.
Dog snoring or cute. Hey, Andy, how you doing? I didn't want to interrupt uh, Liza or Ralph there while he was talking. I saw you jump in. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" um, uh, well, yeah, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, Ralph has a um, great channel. He's a great guy. Give him a check. Check him out. You know, hit him up with some love and support, and you know, let's see if we can get the community together. Yeah. Um, yeah, getting back to that tornado, man, it's like, you know, anybody who doesn't know what the devastation a tornado can drop. 949 is the code. Um, uh, all you really got to do is just like, put a whole bunch of stuff in a blender, turn it on without the lid, and watch that stuff go everywhere, and then try to put it all back together again. Yeah, my typing sucks too tonight. That's why I'm speaking. Yeah. Um, let's see if we can get back into the chat here and just chilling out. Yeah, I think the embassy. Well, I don't know if the embassy in the Philippines is trying to track down Cardwell. I think they know where he's at. I think they're just waiting for him to really mess up. But I don't want to get into that because that just causes drama and you know, like the only reason I brought up the Philippines is because one really great person that introduced me to a whole bunch of people is from the Philippines, and that's Jismar. Wonderful friend to have. If you go check her channel out, just type in Jismar in the search bar, and away you go. She's fun. She's a really good person. Yeah, Christine. I was on Steve's panel earlier tonight, like earlier, about about 3 hours ago. And oh yeah, we had some fun. Oh, Kate, Queen Kate came up on the panel, and we got laughing. Oh my god, the end of that stream was just like pee your pants laughing kind of thing. We got talking about some really stupid stuff. Oh, we had some fun though. Uh, Yeah, talking about dogs snoring. Yeah, yeah. I had a dog one time, German Shepherd. It snored so bad, my mom said, "Get that dog out of here." Put it out in the garage, and then after that, the dog wouldn't let her in the garage to get to the meat freezer, and we had to get rid of the dog. Yeah, had her go hungry. Yeah, I think that's why I'm single is because I think I snore. People tell me I snore. I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't awake when it was happening. How am I supposed to know if I snore or not? But yeah, Ralph is right about YouTube being very stressful. You got some people on here that on this platform that just, man, I tell you, they go out of their way just to make everybody's life a living hell. And then you got other people like Ralph who try to bring people up in the world to help them get over a situation that may be hindering them. And that's why I appreciate Ralph so much. He's a great guy, and he wants to help people. And like he said, if he could help just one person, it would make him feel better. It would be monumental. And that's all we really want to do is help people. Andy says I haven't snored since I got a crap machine or a CPAP machine. Yeah, my dad got one of those about 20 years ago. And when the tornado ripped through here, they ripped through here at 11:30. He went to bed at 11. And he woke up 11:30 and he was up through the entire storm. He said I didn't get a wink of sleep. Didn't have any hydro. Yeah, like CPAP machine. It's not just for people that snore. Snoring is just one of the signs of a person who could possibly have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea has many different causes. Like you basically stop breathing, and then your heart kicks in like hard to get you started again. Depending on how many times you stop breathing during the night, depends on how bad your sleep apnea is. But yeah, I I can't breathe through my nose most of the time, so having a CPAP machine isn't going to help. There are some not good folks on YouTube, but I have met some awesome ones like Crazy Kid. Thank you very much, Christina. I really appreciate that. Looks like a big one en route to Florida. Yikes. A big one what? 101 times an hour. Yo! Jeez. A big tornado going to Florida? CPAP machine covers my mouth and oh, hurricane? Yeah, hurricane and tornado. Totally different. They seem like the same thing, but no. Hurricane, basically, it's a great big wall of water coming from the ocean, and it's basically just gonna go. It's basically a slap from from Neptune. It's a huge slap, but it's a slap. A tornado, after the tornado blows through and basically mixes everybody's stuff together, you got to go around and try to figure out, okay, whose is this? Okay, that's yours. I'll take that over to that person. And this person's got this person's stuff, and this person's got this person's stuff, and oh, now I got something I can trade for my stuff back. It's basically put everybody's shit in the blender and I just turned it on. Well, the biggest thing difference between me and Jordy is I probably weigh twice as much as he does. He is no bigger than a minute. And I drink a lot more coffee than he drinks. And yeah, I hope RJ is okay too. He's keeping his distance right now. He's apparently got a mild case of the pandemic. So all our hopes and prayers are with him. You know that his whole family gets better. Like RJ's a good guy, and I hate seeing anything happen to him. So he's a good guy. He's a good guy to talk to. And, you know, we have a lot. Sometimes we have conversations on Streamyard that we don't even publish. We'll just call each other up. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Have ourselves a good old time. But yeah, I hope everything's okay over there, and hopefully, he comes through this, comes on the other side stronger. Oh, oh, carbonated coffee. Gotta love that stuff. Yeah, yeah. Hurricanes are a whole big different than tornado, because tornado, like a hurricane, you can see it coming. It's gonna be like just a great big old wall of wind, water, boats, whatever else is in the ocean. You might even see fish flying by. But with a tornado, you're inland and it could just drop. You could be like half a mile away. You'll see it. You'll get some wind, some rain, maybe a little bit of hail. But the closer you get to it, the bigger the chunks of hail and the more damage it's going to do. And the bigger the tornado, the further away you can see it, the further away you should be from it. Yeah, but yeah, I'll send on your hopes and prayers there, Christina. But yeah, I've seen a bunch of tornadoes in my day, man. First one I saw when I was in Cub Scouts. We were camping. Go figure. Tornado drops in a freaking trailer park. We're out camping with the Cub Scouts, and all of a sudden the alarms start going off. Beep, 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 beep. Like uh, the tornado warnings, and people are calling. Say, hey, you get your butt in. Get your butt closer to land, like in land. And we're at this one campground, and there was a cliff. It had to be on about like 300 feet between where we were at and where the lake was. And this tornado hit, and we as soon as like we didn't have time to pack up our stuff or nothing like that. We just ran for it. This tornado come and it dropped down right on top of this fucking trailer. And all it did was pick this trailer up, spin it around a few times, and then drop it on the side of the freaking mount, on the side of the cliff. and it was teeter tottering there. And the Boy Scout, like all the Boy Scout crew, we ran for the ditch. Get get low, get slow, man. We ran for that ditch, and we're watching this thing just spin this trailer around. And when it dropped it back on this on the side of the cliff, it was teeter tottering. We ran out to that trailer, jumped on the back end of it, so the guy that was in there that crapped his pants could get out. And as soon as he got out, we jumped off the trailer and down it went. It was it was nuts. And another time we were out again camping. Why is, why is it always when I'm out camping? We were out camping at this other trailer park with my mom and dad's motorhome, and 25 miles away, there was a huge funnel. And all of a sudden, the rain started coming down. The hail was about pea size, and I was like, "Well, if that gets any bigger, man, we're gonna be in for it." And the temperature just dropped 25 degrees in a matter of minutes. Like, can you imagine it being like 90 degrees outside, and all of a sudden 65? Like just like that, boom. Like you go from 90 degrees to 65 in record time, and you're getting hit in the head with frozen peas, like pea-sized hail. And we ran for the, the concrete bathroom because like you ain't got no place else to go. You get in a vehicle, you could be driving right into it, and you're never gonna outrun a tornado like that. The bigger the tornado is, the faster it's gonna move, and the more stuff that's gonna be in it, and you don't want to be in it. And yeah, we never ended up getting hit by that tornado. Another tornado that I saw was fishing with my uncle. We're in a 15 and a half foot sunbird bow rider. And when we went out on the lake early in the morning, the waves were only like 10, 12, 14 inches tall. So we were 10 miles south. We were out 10 miles deep into the lake. We're out there fishing, just having a good time and listening to the radio. All of a sudden, on the radio, they said that there was a tornado in a nearby town. And we were like, oh my God, you know, that's where my grandmother's at. So I was like, we got to go. Soon as we turn around, like soon as we hear that on there on the news, the sky went black. Then it went green. Then all of a sudden the waves went from like 14 inches tall to 14 feet, 25 feet tall. And we're in a 15 and a half foot bow rider. Like the waves just went, you couldn't see anything. The rain started, it got cold. The hail was like about the size of a golf ball. And we're trying to make our way back to land. We can't even see 3 feet in front of the boat. And we're trying to make it to land from like 10 miles out. When we finally make it back to the channel, if you could see the pier, you couldn't see the break wall. And they're not that far apart. Like it's just basically one boat goes one way, one boat goes the other way, and that's it. We get uh we get tied off at the gas station, and the bilge pump's just bailing this thing out. We run up underneath this canopy, and the sun come out. As soon as we got underneath the canopy to get away from the weather, the sun come out. It's like, oh great. But yeah, that that marina that we were at, there was boats all on their side. The docks were all ripped up. There was trees down. This tornado just wiped this entire freaking community almost completely out. Just ripped it apart. And we were out on the water. I've seen a lot of tornadoes. I'm done with that shit. That's why I want to I want to go someplace where it's warm all the time. You don't got this fluctuation. Who all we got in the chat? It says we got 4 people. Now we got 5 people. Just goes 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Hey, tax free. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're okay, bud. Yeah, did you catch Rowena's? Yeah, you were in Rowena's live stream the other day. Yeah, that was something. Like, what do you prefer, inland girl or country girl? Yeah, if you tax free, if you type 949, my Nightbot will drop your link. Yeah, tax free is a good guy, a good channel. He's good people. He's one of um, Rowena It's Wings moderators, and always helping Rowena out when the live stream comes up. Good person, good person. Yep, just like that. 949. And then my Nightbot will drop your link so other people can connect to you. I just got to go get a coffee. I'm getting kind of dry. But yeah, I drink more coffee than most people are willing to look at. Doctor told me, he says, you drink that much coffee? Don't ever stop. Oh, you're just a watcher? Ah, you should change your name to uh, Joe. The hell was his name on Highlander? Joe Dawson. Yeah, that'd be funny. Joe Dawson, the Watcher. And then get their symbol. Uh, oh, I think it'd just be funny, like Joe Dawson, the Watcher from the Highlander, and then get their symbol. Yeah, Christina's another one that likes to just go around, see what people are doing, say hi. She's great people to talk to. Like I met her through Jordy, Jordy's den. Uh, he's funny. Um, he's from Scotland, just like the Highlander. Yeah, it's a good way to hang. Like YouTube's a good way to hang out with friends. It's just some people like to be butt nuggets, and kind of takes away from a lot of the fun. But eh, you just gotta when you find out who those butt nuggets are, wipe them off your search engine, give them a wash. But yeah, just trying to take it easy, trying to mellow out, chill out. Yeah, actually, the movie they didn't have Joe Dawson in the movies until Endgame when they had Adrian Paul come in as um, Duncan McLeod. The Now the series, the TV series, was amazing because Adrian Paul was a skilled swordsman to begin with. That also was an actor. So he was already a skilled swordsman, skilled martial artist. So, oh, if you're looking for a fantasy type or fantasy history type movie, then Highlander is great. If you can get over the sword fighting and yeah, I'm gonna chop your head off. Ah! But yeah, that's a Highlander. It's immortals rolling through or rolling through time, and they go to battle, and they can only die if somebody chops off their head with whatever, if their head becomes unattached. So the series was awesome. It had uh, Adrian Paul, um, uh, Richard what the hell was his last name? Richard Kursk. Um, but the characters were Duncan MacLeod, Richie Ryan, Joe Dawson. Mythos was played by Peter Wingfield. Um, then there was Christopher Lambert was in a few of the episodes. Um, then there was Tessa, who after the second season she passed away. The first no, it was the first season she passed away. She got murdered. Um, then there was Anna and so many other different characters. And then uh, uh, Elizabeth Grayson played um, Amanda. That kept bumping into, over time, kept bumping into uh, uh, Duncan throughout the centuries. So it was a fun show. Like it was really fun to see some of the historical references that they created and made up and portrayed through those movies and TV shows. Just phenomenal. I thought the creativity behind that was just wonderful. Yeah, yeah, off with their head. But yeah, I just decided out what the heck, I'll do a live stream tonight and see if we can get. I got Ralph up on the panel for a little while. Great guy. Um, hopefully we can get together some more times and do some more stuff together. Uh, you know, basically team up and attack this thing and try and help some people and have some fun doing it too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna shut this down in about 5 minutes here and get back to doing what I was doing. Well, I wish you could drag me along with you too, buddy. But the one problem is right now, because of my glasses, because of my condition, I can't get a passport. I have to get doctor, like I've already got the doctor's um, paperwork. It's just I have to be able to handle my own personal finances over there. I don't. I'm not the type of person that likes being, like people freaking always paying for me. I like to be able to pay my own way. It's just a personal thing. I've always been independent. Uh, but I don't mind helping somebody else out. Like if I was rich, I'd be right there digging in, helping somebody out. But I'm not the type of person that I like people freaking paying my way out. Like my brother came over on Friday, and I felt bad because he wanted to have Chinese food, and I was like, well, I don't have all the material to make all the Chinese food. He goes, fuck it, we'll just order it. So we ordered it. He ended up paying for it. I was like, dude, like, really? Thanks, but yeah, that's why I got. That's why like I got my books, you know, for sale on Amazon right now. They're in. You can order them through Barnes and Noble. Just look up the Chronicles of David Robinson, and like they're in Barnes and Noble. All kinds of. I'll have to read off the list uh, on another video, but just where my books can be found. Oh, it's okay, hon. Like if yeah, there's that too, but at the same time, like I, it's that whole thing about you know, the good book says it's better to give than receive, and I've always been the giver. Like when I was when I first got had to go on disability, I had to go to the food bank and get donations, and the some of the people that I had to talk to just to register to get the donation to me, they were like the rudest people I've ever dealt with. But yet at the same time, years before when I was dropping food off, they were like, "Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that's so great." But when I needed it, it was like they're the rudest people in the world. And I was like, that's just and I haven't had to go to the food bank for years. Like I got myself set up that I take care of me. Hey, I keep the faith all the time, man. Like I keep I'm always rolling the numbers in my head. Like I hope this, hope that, hope this, hope that, but I don't put all my hopes into one little basket. All I can do is just hope that one day I make enough money that I can kiss my pension goodbye and be able to support myself on my own merit. And that was the only driver for me to self-publish the books on Amazon, was the hope that I could, that people would enjoy my story enough that I could earn a decent living at it. Hey, buddy blogs, or buddy bigs, welcome to the channel. If you type in 949, people will be able to see your link because my Nightbot will drop it for you. It will drop it like a rock. But like I said, I'm gonna probably end this at another minute or two. So yeah, I started this live stream about an hour ago. We've had some fun. I had Ralph up on the panel for a little while from the Wise Up Show. If you get a chance, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of great content. Not on speaking terms of Nightbot. Okay. Well, you want me to have a little say with or a little talk with Nightbot? Tell him, hey, Buddy's a good guy. Give him a break. Well, thank you very much, Christine. I really appreciate that. But like I said, I'm gonna get booking here, guys. I got some other things that I need to get done before I go to bed. And it was great talking with you guys. I hope everybody has a positive day or positive week ahead of them. And just remember, the more positive you think, the more positive you can make it. Yeah, there's Buddy Big's channel. Give him a little bit of like. Yeah, usually like just before 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on Monday. That's when I usually do my usually try to schedule my live stream. So this way here, you know, people get to get a schedule going. But take care, everybody. Wish you all well. Have yourself a great week, and give everybody a great big old hug and kiss for me. Talk to you later.